Hello, welcome to Amby Marie Knits, episode 131. My name is Amber. Of course, you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Amby Marie Knits. Welcome to my crafty channel where I talk about what I've been making, knitting, crochet, spinning, sewing, and whatever else happens to be interesting. I am going to start this. If you can hear the barking dog, I do apologize. This is literally my third try to start recording this, and when his owner's gone, he looks out the window and barks at things. I'm so sorry if you can hear that, but I still really want to show you what I've been making, so bear with me. We are going to start with what am I wearing. As you know, Advent season is close approaching. We've only got a couple weeks. This is my Radvent cardigan by Amba O'Brien. This was my first ever Advent make, and I didn't even start it, I think, till like halfway through that December. This would have been 2021, I think. Maybe 2022. 2022 probably. But this was Andrea the cat lady. She's not dying yarn currently, but this was her rock around the something. I don't know. Everything was song based. The only one I know the name of the yarn is this main color, which I love. You can't even see the depth on there. It's so good. I think it was Blackbird was the name of this one. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's big because me and Gage, but it's cozy. And I like it. I didn't do the buttons on it. I just did it open. Maybe someday I'll make another one of these. So speaking of Advents, we're going to go and talk about this now before I get into my finished objects and stuff. Did you get an Advent? I've got 2 countdowns this year. I have got them both in. I'm not going to show them yet, just in case anybody doesn't want to be surprised. I got the Turtle Tide countdown from Pineapple Yarns. I did get the bag as well, but I did not get the full skein. So just the 24 minis, or 25 minis or whatever. It is a fade and very beachy themed, so kind of excited on that. And then I also got Hot Knit Sweet Treats, and that came with the bag as well. But I will show you those come December 1st or 30, whatever, at some point when we get started to Vlogmas, because I am doing Vlogmas this year. So stay tuned for that. Actually, going to do this now. If you want to make sure you don't miss Vlogmas, make sure you're subscribed, notifications, or whatever, all that kind of stuff. So with that being said, if you are getting a countdown and you have a pattern picked out for what you're making, or even if you're not getting one, if you're just making something that's Adventy, will you comment it down below? I want to see what y'all are making, because I had an idea of what I wanted to make with one of mine, but I don't think I'm going to do that now. And I just have a lot of other knitting I need to do, so I don't know what I want to make for December. So if you tell me what you're making, pretty please, so that way I can have more ideas and look those up. And then other people can also see that too, so that would be cool. So that's enough of that stuff. We're going to go ahead and jump into finished objects. First one's down here. All right, first finished object, socks. A lot of socks lately, I know. This yarn is Birthday 2021 from Hot Knit Yarn. I made these socks on, okay, so I started the first pair with, actually did the cuffs, I think, on both in DPNs. And then it was too slow, so I decided to go ahead and switch to Magic Loop, which I'm more comfortable with. So, sorry, there's fuzzies on there. But I did US size 1s, 2.25 millimeter. I think I did 20 rows for the cuff, like 50 for the leg, shadow wrap heel, foot, and a toe. And these have been blocked. I blocked them yesterday. Looks so good. I really like this yarn, but they're a gift, so that's okay. So that is the first thing that I finished. And then the second finished object is this. This is the headband with a twist by Mariella, something like that. It'll be linked down below. This is my favorite headband pattern, and also is a very, very good intro to brioche, because it is brioche, or English rib maybe. So you're only ever doing the right side. So you slip one yarn over, knit one essentially, and then you flip it around and do the same thing. I did this half and half. If you remember the hats from last week, or was it the week before? Yeah, it was last week. This is to go with them, and it's so pretty. I love how it turned out. Yarn, I don't know. It's pretty, that's what matters. And I just did half of it with one. We're gonna put it on so I can show you all what this looks like. I don't really look good in headbands. I don't do the headband hat thing very much, but there we go, good. I was hoping blocking didn't mess it up. No, it does not go with what I'm wearing, but you know. Isn't it cute? Okay, that actually looks really good. I kind of like that. Okay, but those are my 2 finished objects for this week. as far as knitting goes. But I've still got a lot of stuff done, I feel like. So we are going to move into whips next. Whip 1, it's right here, is my One Love by Joji Locatelli, the Serena Along. I mean, it's kind of a mystery at this point. We all know what it is. So I am on clue 3, and I want you all to know, I don't do lace. Do you know why I don't do lace? Because I mess things up. I'm human. We're all human. But sometimes when I mess things up, I won't fix them, and sometimes that's more obvious than others. And in lace, it's very obvious. So I messed up on the lace on here. I think my stitch marker got off, so I was like 1 stitch off for a row. So you will see in here how it shifts right here. I'm not fixing that. Like, I noticed it probably right here, like that it was wrong. I just kept going because that's what I do. I'm now on the garter, and I think per the pattern I only have a couple more garter ridges till I bind off, but I've still got like 25 grams of yarn left. So I'm going to knit till I have 5 grams left, and then I'm going to bind off. And it is going to be awesome and amazing. The yarn used is Pink Miss by Hedgehog Fibers. It was gifted to me. And I think it's gorgeous, and I can't wait to wear it. And if anybody gets close enough to tell I messed up on that lace, well, you're too close to me. And you know, what does it matter? Like, it's still pretty. It's still a gorgeous shawl. We don't have to be perfect in our crafting. We don't. We just have to be okay with our crafting, which is going to vary per individual. So yeah, I'm leaving it how it is, and I'm still going to enjoy this make, and I'm still going to be proud that I made it. And it really has been a fun make along. I like it because even though the pattern's been really easy, I mean, outside of counting stitches and stuff, they're nice bite-sized things, and since it's not a huge shawl, it's only 1 skein, like, I can commit to doing that in a week and then finish it and then have permission to work on other things instead of trying to rush to get a really, really large clue done in a week. Yeah, I think it's been pretty awesome. So really had a lot of fun with that. So there's that. Then my other project is another pair of socks. These are just toe up, probably doing a ribless DRK everyday sock with a fleegle heel. This yarn though, I know it's so good. There we go. This yarn is the Lemonade Shop. This colorway is called Grumpy. Here, I don't know, last year maybe? I don't actually remember when. Her dad fell and broke his face, and it was awful. He's better now, from my understanding. But she did a fundraiser colorway, so it was a mystery. I had no idea what it was going to be. Just, hey, I want to raise money to help my dad. I'm like, sure, let's do that. And this is what it turned out. It looks so good. Like, I really like this for a pair of socks. Like, I don't know. I'm very happy with it. But that's all I've got done. So, not a ton, but making progress. And then the last whip I have to show you, I'm actually really proud of. Been hit and miss on the Ginny cardigan, right? Well, I hit this week. Like, hardcore. Let me make it work. It's such a tangled mess. It's fine. So, Ginny cardigan. Guess what? We have sleeve. Hey, guess what? We have 2 sleeves. Sleeves are done. Yeah, I started this Saturday night. I'm like, I'm going to start the sleeves at like 6 o'clock at night, 7 o'clock at night, which for most people is not that late, but I go to bed at 8, so it's really late for me. But yeah, we have sleeves. So let's see. Sorry, I am attached. And of course on the opposite side, it's fine. But there we go. Look how good that is. So on the body, I think I'm gonna do 4 boxes total. I've got 1 done, so I've got this one done. So, and I'm halfway done with this one. So I'm gonna do 2 more after this, and then measure it to see where I'm at, because this is supposed to be kind of cropped, and see what we're gonna do. But I would like to finish this month. Now I'm sitting here realizing, trying to finish this month. It's the 21st. That gives me like 9 days. We will see. I have to do, we're hoping only 2.5 more boxes. And then I pick up and do an applied brioche band thingy and then the hem. Stay tuned next week to see where we are. Because, you know, if I can get it done by next Friday, that would be amazing. I have a feeling that's not going to happen. I get distracted too easily, and I'll show you why on that here in just a few. So that is all the knitting projects. I mean, I got more socks that I want to cast on as well. But I also have to start gift knitting at some point. We'll see. I've got some plans for that. And most of the stuff is easy. Like, most of the stuff should be pretty easy to make, but I just still have to figure it out, figure out the yarn, plan things. But I really want to, probably just going to wait till December 1st to start those. We'll see what that goes. So next up is spinning. I have not actually spun since Saturday. I've been working on other things, but that's okay. So I did finish the first bobbin. This is that Wicked. Okay, we threw it on the ground. No systems here. This is the Wicked colorway from Spinning Candy, I do believe. And it's a Merino Stellina, and you can see that sparkle. Oh, it's so good. So I did get this finished Saturday. I have not started the second bobbin. I will do that at some point. I really will. And I'll be spinning this on my Kromsky Fantasia that I still love so much, and now I'm staring at her going, I miss you. But when I do too many things at the same time, then I have to like go to work and stuff, sleep, like it's so frustrating. But that's okay. That's my spinning that I've got going on. So that'll just get set aside until I finish the other one and get applied. And then the other really cool thing I did crafty wise, sewing, I just did this morning. I made a bag. I'm not 100% happy with it, but you know, the first one is how you figure out the things you don't like and can do better. But I made a window pane bag. Look, that's the vinyl. My first time using this type of vinyl. Ain't it cute? Super. Now, I like it. It is not really effective for being a like knit crochet bag, because, or a project bag is what I meant. Because like you can fit a full skein of yarn in there, but I mean, I guess it would work for a pair of socks. Sorry about the glare. I feel like it needs to be a little bit bigger, like mainly wider. Like the height's okay, but I feel like it could be better. I don't know, but we're gonna make another one because this one's got problems because my sewing skills. And I need to finish watching the video because it's got like raw edges on the inside, and I think I can do binding on those, but I don't really know how to do binding all that well. And so many stringies, because like, I don't know, like I don't like that. So first try, they always turn out kind of strange, but I love my fishies, and this one's mine. I will use it for something. I don't know what for sure yet. Ooh, could put some of my English paper piecing stuff in here. That could be fun. I like that. And I love how I managed to get the one little fish right there and the one little fish here. And then the back does pretty good. And yes, I almost thought about putting the fish fabric on the inside so the fish were peeking out the window, because that would have been cool. But then I didn't, because I do like the way this looks on the inside too. So yeah, that's just something fun that I whipped up this morning. Just took a couple hours because I was trying to figure out what I'm doing. So I'm probably going to try and make one more of these today and see if it turns out better, and then we'll go from there. So that's been that. Next up, books. So books, I did finish Skinwalker by Faith Hunter. That was book 1 in her Jane Yellow Rock series. So that one I finished. Did start book 2, Blood Cross. I am that far. Not very far. I just started it last night. And then I am still reading White Hot Kiss by Jennifer L. Armentrout. That one I need to hurry up on because I got a notice from Libby saying it's going to be returned soon, and I'm like 75% done, and we'll see. And then I am listening to Tourist Season by Bryn Weaver. So I'm like halfway done with that one, I think. So I may actually listen to that later if I'm going to go sew more. We'll see. So that's that. Then life. Thanksgiving is this weekend for me. I know Thanksgiving's actually next Thursday for those of us in the U.S., but I'm doing my family Thanksgiving this weekend. So I'm excited on that one. So Saturday when I get off work at the yarn store, I'll go to my sister's, help her prep some stuff, and then go over there Sunday to enjoy yummy foods. I'm so excited. Hang out with my family. That'll be fun. And I swear I had something else life related I was going to tell you, but I don't remember what it was. It's rained. The weather's weird. It's supposed to be 67 today. Where is my fall weather? I would really like my fall weather. We're not going to have that. It's going to go straight to winter at this point. Is what it is. We really can't control that, so it's okay. And that's all I got. So yeah, don't forget to comment what you're planning on making for the Advent season, whether socks, hats, scarves, shawls, sweaters. Tell me what it is you're going to make, or what you want to make, or what you think is cool, so I can have some more ideas. And I do want to thank everybody for watching, and I will see y'all next week. Bye.